Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Well, probably not everybody. Most of you guys know the Fed meeting is happening today, March 15th, and it's probably going to have a big impact on the crypto markets. So today, we're just going to hang out and we're going to look at the S&P 500 because I have some interesting things I was just looking at, and I think it has some correlation to do with maybe the meeting today of how low the S&P 500 can actually go. And how is that going to kind of relate to crypto? I want to show you guys some things that I'm looking at here. And so let's dive on in. And I also want to just talk to you guys about, like, what do we do in the meantime when crypto isn't doing anything? Like, what do we do with our lives? I know it might sound crazy, but let's talk about that. And then I want you guys to do a deep dive health check. Okay, with your crypto accounts. I'm going to do a health check as well, so I'll show you guys how to do that and what I do for those. Currently, we are at 110 wins and 0 losses. Last win we took was on AVAX for 7.21%, excuse me, guys, and the other 50% was at 2.83. So we're waiting for new trades to close. The next wins that I can see are probably going to be Avalanche. They're going to be Mana, as well as Matic. So those are the next ones I'm looking at. Just one second, guys. All right, let's get some water. Let's dive on in. Drink water in the morning. I don't know if you guys ever wake up and you just feel groggy. I just chug water in the morning, and my brain immediately just feels so much clearer. So whoever needs to hear that this morning, a cold glass of water, guys, it honestly, this sounds cheesy, but it helps you trade better. It literally gives you a clearer mind. When cold water, when you drink it, it does something to your mind, and it just makes your body feel better. So a little free tip for you guys. Okay. S&P 500, we're talking about this. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are in a death cross. The 50 moving average is below the 200-day moving average. So that's something that we just need to keep in mind. Here's what I'm looking at this morning. I'm kind of going to go all over the place. Not a normal video. It's just going to kind of give you guys an idea of kind of things I'm looking at in preparation for this meeting of how low could the S&P 500 go? How could that actually impact Bitcoin? So let's go over this. So currently, what I'm doing, guys, I'm pulling a 50% retracement. The markets like to move in 50% retracements, and I've seen this a lot of times on Ethereum as well as Bitcoin and the S&P 500. But what I'm looking at here is I'm taking this as structure low. 340? Yeah, right about 340 is structure low here. That I would say, I know we could come down here and we could argue to say, okay, the lowest of the low of this entire trend is down here. A 50% retracement on this could put us down to about 350. I think right around this area of $400 is actually a better bounce zone for us because of this reason. It also correlates to a descending support line. So if this Fed meeting today comes out and it is just terrible, I think the lowest we're probably going to hit is a descending support line, which is correlated to what's called the whole number of 400. So I would say 400 is where we're probably going to bounce down to if we crash. Not saying we will, but if we crash, that's probably where we're going to be bouncing down to because there is a nice level of structure support over here as well. So, okay, great. That's awesome. What does it mean for Bitcoin? Well, if you take the high up here of the S&P 500, which was on roughly about the December 27th, you take the high and you currently look at the current price where we're at, we're down about 12%. 11.59. We'll just call this 12. You'll see why I'm just rounding a little bit here. 12%. If you go to Bitcoin and you take a look at the high on December 27th, and you look at where we're currently at, I believe December 27th is right over here. Yeah, it's right there. So we're going to take the higher on the 27th, and we're going to go all the way down. And this has dropped a total of 24%. Okay, 24%. It's almost dropped double. Okay, pretty much double drop. If we start seeing the S&P 500 move down to the area where I just showed you guys, where we're looking at the 400 drop, which I believe is it is the strongest whole number that will move down to, what percentage is that and what will that do to Bitcoin? Well, if we take this and we move this down to $400 here, this is about 5%. Well, based off the structure of how much this has moved down and how much Bitcoin has moved down, we equate this to, basically double. So if this goes down 5%, just as I showed you guys about 12% from the high, and we saw Bitcoin down about 24%, can we just take 5% and double it of 10%? I think that's not an unrealistic expectation. So what would happen if Bitcoin actually moves down to that area, and what would it look like for Bitcoin, and what structures are we going to break? A move down of 10% is going to bring us down to right about this area here, and it is right at this structure support, which is the bottom of the channel. Right here, if you guys can see this. This is the channel that we're looking at. That's the bottom of the channel. Here's the top of the channel. So even if the S&P 500 crashes with this news today or tomorrow and it drops down to $400, Bitcoin most likely will just drop down to structure support here, and then we'll probably actually see a bounce back up after that. So I'm not super nervous about this big, drop that people are talking about. I've heard YouTubers saying literally they've liquidated their entire crypto portfolio. I just don't think it's smart to liquidate everything in this market, because this literally could be a place where the market moves back up. Guys, I don't know if you saw the news. The European Union decided not to ban crypto. Like, that's already positive news that came out 22 hours ago that I was just reading. So like, that's actually global positive news. So we might actually end up seeing these shorts over here completely getting squeezed. Now, I want you guys to update this. Those of you guys have a membership over here, you guys will see that this updated this morning. And I'll give you guys a hint. It dropped like a lot. Okay, so watch this at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time when this updates on the daily. We don't update it sooner than that because we want our metrics to update on the daily candle. We have literally daily candles over here. So what can happen is if you try to update it in between, you actually get what's called repainting, which is not good. You do not want repainting indicators, okay? This is why we update it once a day. It's literally on the daily chart, because once we have that signal there, we can see exactly where it's at. That's why we're not updating right now. We're waiting at 8 a.m. to see what the final signal is for when that candle closes, okay? Let's go over this now. I'll show this to you guys real quick so you guys can access these metrics. Then I want to go over the health of your account. We're all going to do an account checkup and a health checkup on our crypto portfolios. Our membership over here, guys, is currently $95 a month. You guys can access all of the metrics here, as well as the Telegram channel where I'm calling entries and exits for all of our coins. We are the highest win rate channel on all YouTube that we can find, 110 wins in a row. And also we have the healthiest YouTube account that we can find, which, guys, a healthy YouTube account in a bear market means that we will also be the first ones into the profit, probably making the most money out of anybody when we get back into a bull market, because everybody who end up FOMOing in up here and they need to make back their, let's say their 30% on some of their trades, we're already going to be back in the profit making money. So we will be the first into the profit. We will be the first in the profit, as well as having the safest account. So that's how we trade this. I think you guys will really like it. And then make sure you guys are watching the master classes. While the market's slow, educate yourself. Okay, literally come to the master classes and watch this. All of you guys who have membership, just start watching these. Watch this, guys. How I place $14,000 using a strategy on Coinbase, using the equator. You guys will make more money using this method. It is mathematically impossible not to make more money if you use that. Okay. To not make more money. Mastering emotions and thought patterns to win more trades. I've taught this to hedge funds. I've taught this to $1 million coaching clients that I have. If you can master this, guys, you will know why the whales trade against retail traders. How to spot huge market moves before they happen. I will show that to you guys. Literally, those are some like kind of secrets, and it has to do with the flow of money and how that works, and how literally institutions will trap retail traders, and once they trap them, they can manipulate them, and I'll show you guys how they do that so you guys can spot it and not be victim to it again. How to TradingView drawing tools, diversification. I know I'm going over a lot of this, guys, but literally, like, today's a day where not much is happening. Wait for things to happen and educate yourself. Double down on education during these times. So this is going to teach you guys how to manage diversification. The moment I did this, literally within 3 to 4 days, I saw my account stop losing money, and I actually started gaining money faster with this strategy than anything else I've used. Really, it was diversification. And then how to exit trades to secure profits while not missing out on huge bull runs. This isn't like a little ad that I'm doing, guys. You need to be watching these things. This will make you a better crypto trader, I promise. Okay, let's go back over here and let's look at a little bit more stuff over here. I'm going to pull up Bitcoin. Let's talk about this. We're going to do a quick analysis of the indicators here, and I want to talk about a health checkup that you guys can do with your crypto accounts. And I hope everyone's looking as healthy as we are, but if you're not, we'll give some advice. All right. Looking at the trend dashboard, majority of the indicators, especially the moving averages, these are bearish. So in a consolidation period right here, we are seeing more bearishness than bullishness from retail traders looking for this to be moving back down here. So again, I wouldn't doubt if a $35,000 move, even today or tomorrow with some bad news, that's not impossible. That's actually not bad at all. It's not even a big drop. Looking at the price versus well money flow, as well as the trend exhaustion here, these indicators, these guys down here, these are what we use to end up getting in and out of the markets with all of our trades. And when we start hitting bull runs, or if you guys are scalping with our scalping masterclass, which was the last one there, I don't know if I mentioned it, you guys are using these indicators here. Right now, what do we see? We're seeing a lot of the indicators just push into the middle section. This is because nothing's happening. All right. When it's pushed here, this means the most pressure in crypto is building right now. It's when it's in these areas. When we start seeing trend exhaustion low, when we start seeing the well money flow low, around these areas, guys, is where you're going to see market moves back up. And then when you see the trend exhaustion push closer to the top red section and well money flow high, this is where you're going to see the drops back down. Okay, we can even see it over here. We did not head up any higher than this area right about here, and we started to see the drop back down. Even the crash in crypto that we were able to call over here, we saw this with trend exhaustion high, and then we saw the drop back down. Even before Putin invaded Ukraine, we saw this move right here before the move down. I know I did this on yesterday's video. I'm just doing another like precursor real quick so you guys can see this. You guys want to have these on your charts. These indicators literally are 84% off right now. I want to make that very quick and let you guys know about that. It's in the description and pinned to the first comment of this YouTube video. We will never have these lower again. This is the lowest we will ever have them, and you guys have, I believe you have like, it's either 16 days left or 15 days left, I believe, because it's at the end of this month. So starting tomorrow, I think you guys have like 15 days. So make sure you guys snag those. Okay, health check. You guys all ready for this? Everybody go to their accounts right now, and let's all be honest, and let's talk about this. Where are we currently sitting? Let me get a calculator out because I want to see how much we're down right now and give you guys my thoughts of this. Okay, we're going to take 118,515, and we're going to, let's say 18,700, and we're going to divide this by 150,000. Which is our break even. Basically, we're sitting down 21%. Close enough, 21%. It's like 20.09, 20.9, whatever. 21%. Okay, 21% down. That's not bad at all. Most people are down about 50, 60% right now. So if you guys are down anything less than 20%, oh my God. If you're down anything less than 30, 35%, you're doing absolutely incredible. So are you guys diversified? Let's go over this. In a market like this, where we're getting some news that's going to come out in the next, I don't know, it could be less than 24 hours. Today, it's going to be coming out, and tomorrow. If this market gets really volatile, are you guys diversified? I hope you are, because here's my thought on this. Bitcoin, if you come over here and you look at the daily time frame, Bitcoin has a lot more room to move down than a lot of altcoins. You guys understand that, right? Like, if you come over here and just look at this, Bitcoin down here to some structure lows is about a 70% drop. If you come over here and just simply look at coins like ADA, guys, ADA it's like already below the low of Coinbase. Like, we're sitting here at 80 cents. Look at a coin like VET over here. This thing is already super low. We're down to 4.5 cents. Like, it can't go too much lower, guys. Like, 65% would put us down here around this low here, and yeah, that's possible, but these coins are so low. I think what could actually happen here is that if Bitcoin actually drops like crazy, we could actually see people shoving money into altcoins because they're like, man, Bitcoin could go lower. But these altcoins, guys, here's another thing. Look at Bitcoin's structure. Bitcoin structure is yes, it has this somewhat of a descending resistance, but it's already been broken. This is the broken descending resistance right here. And great, we already saw the pump. Now it's in a channel trade. Almost every single altcoin that I can find here, including Ethereum over here, has this descending resistance. This is a breakout pattern. That's a breakout pattern. Look at it over here on 88. That's a breakout. Dogecoin over here. Look at that breakout. Like, Dogecoin over here could just explode. If Elon Musk does any type of bullish tweet and the market starts pumping back up here, guys, that is going to be a runner. Okay. Link, descending resistance. This has already been broken, but arguably, I guess you could push it over here just a little bit. So now we're starting to see these breaks a little bit. AVAX, you can see this right here. We're seeing the descending resistance. That's going to be one of our next trades. Mana, you can see it again. There it is right there. Look at Matic. You can see it clearly on this chart. Guys, all of these coins are primed for a breakout. Like, all this DOT is already broken out, and we've actually pushed up into a little bit of an uptrend symmetrical triangle pattern here. EOS, look at this, guys. This setup here for the okay, I gotta show you EOS for a second. This is crazy. It's my number one holding coin. If this thing breaks, guys, everybody's looking at this. Anyone who knows technical analysis is looking at this descending resistance line right here, and that pump here could be insane. So let's take this and let's look at, let me come here. Let's pull percentage. That percentage to the descending resistance is about 53, 54% we could be seeing on EOS. And that's a very easy target because it's visual for everyone. So just giving you guys a health checkup of what we're looking at here. Look at this. VET, descending resistance, extremely bullish pattern. Solana, extremely bullish pattern, guys. Even the VUG is looking at the same pattern, and you've got the SPY over here looking at the same pattern as well. Guys, these markets are primed for a crazy breakout, and do you have money exposed to the market? That's kind of what I want to finish this video with. If you don't have money exposed to the market and you have freaked out and you've shoved all of your money into stable coins, are you guys going to be able to take advantage of the pump? No, there's no way you're going to be able to do that because you're going to be locked down in stable coins. And majority of people right now have shoved their money into Tether, BNB, and USDC. Stable coins in the top 5, 3, 4, and 5. When's the last time you guys saw like 3 stables in the top 5? Like, That's not very, it doesn't happen a lot, only in huge bear market crashes. So if we get some type of short squeeze that comes out here and the news is actually not that bearish and Bitcoin just explodes, you want to have something in your account. So do you guys have about, I would say if you guys have somewhere around 10 to 20% cash, that will give you the opportunity to buy this price even lower. We have about $25,000 just sitting in this account here to buy crypto as it starts dipping back down. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Have an amazing day. I won't go over the metrics too much today. I just did this yesterday. I'll probably do a video tomorrow. But here's what I want you guys to do. Watch today when this updates. Once you guys have your membership over here, you guys can see this. When this updates, watch to see if we're in the anxious section today. This will update in literally like 10 minutes here. Watch short trades, guys. Look what happened on that over on the website here. And then watch to see if market cap moves down. If market cap moves down, not a good sign that we're going to start heading back up. That's actually showing us that money is moving out of Bitcoin and into other altcoins. So definitely be watching that. Wells institutions, guys, are still buying this thing up. So that is a bullish sign for me. Dollar cost average entries, you guys are doing so good over there. So great work. I'll leave you guys with this. I know it's a little bit longer video. I apologize. But if you guys want to get in and trade with us, literally, I'm going to show this to you. Like, you can take this right now. This is like our member content. If you guys want to get into Bitcoin right now, here's what you guys can do to trade with us. And this is how we've won all 110 wins. Take, let's say, $1,000 you want to enter into this trade with. Split it into 4 equal portions, $250, and then place $250 at each of the 4 buy limits. Okay, right over here. You guys can see all the prices. They're transparent. Everything's going to update here in literally 8 minutes, so make sure you guys wait for that. Most likely when you see this video, it'll be after 8. Once your first buy limit is hit, set up a sell limit in green up here, and then you guys will just be waiting for that. I will call out an exit for this trade in Telegram over here. Once we're back into the profit, I'll call that, we'll exit it, and then I'll let you guys know exactly when we're going to be getting back into Bitcoin and if I'm going to be getting back into it. I'm in every other coin except for Bitcoin because I think you can make more money on the altcoins right now, if I'm honest with you guys, because Bitcoin is, I did a video on it. The percentage of movements of Bitcoin going from one structure to another structure, you can almost get close to double of it on some altcoins because the price is lower and a little bit more volatility. So I want more USD in my account, in my own bank account, so I trade altcoins versus Bitcoin. That's the theory behind that, okay? Real quick, guys, the indicators, just to let you guys know this real quick, we'll be using these a lot, especially when the market gets volatile, and also watching them right now. You guys are actually getting 84% off. We will never have it lower than this ever again. If you guys see our videos and you're on the fence and you're like, man, I'm just going to snag these. This is literally the best time to do this. These 3 indicators are the ones that you guys want. It is literally 40% off if you use coupon code SAVEMONEY. But the best thing to do is get the bundle pack, and at checkout, literally click this link right here, and then at checkout, use coupon code MARCH. You can capitalize it, lowercase, does not matter. We verified it all works. You'll get 84% off. We will never have it lower than this price ever, guys. So if you've not gotten your indicators yet, we have some of the best indicators, and it's all 9 of these are included with the bundle pack, and it's a one-time purchase. It's not a recurring, and I also give you guys the source codes to every single one of our indicators, so you have them for life. No one can take them away from you. So literally the cheapest you guys will ever get them, those are today. So have a good one, guys. This is going to end at the end of the month, so everybody knows that when this ends. Have a good one, guys. In the meantime, hang out with your families. I'm sorry, I keep saying like I'm in this video, but these thoughts are coming to mind, guys. Check all the metrics here for everything today. No matter what coin you're in, look at all the metrics here. It's going to help you guys out a lot. But in this meantime, while we're just waiting, I want to encourage you guys, don't sit next to your charts all day. Go out with your family. Go to the park. It's raining here, so I'm probably going to hop in the hot tub in the backyard after I'm done doing some of these videos. I'm going to relax. We'll probably watch a movie with my wife and our 6.5-month-old. So I'm going to have fun today, okay? This isn't a time to be, really scared. It's not a time to be panicking. It's not a time to just be getting super euphoric and thinking everything's going to go to the moon, guys. Trading needs to be simple. And I know this is not exciting for a lot of you guys. It's not sexy to say, but when trading becomes boring, it's honestly when you start becoming profitable because you start becoming more robotic in your trading. And that's actually when I've seen people make a whole lot more money, is when you stop using emotion. Okay? You guys are working with your precious money you've earned over here. We can't be emotional. Let emotions, be what retail traders do, and let's stick with Wells institutions, and let's just do the opposite of them. In this moment right now, as long as you guys are set up, you have your buy limit set up in case we drop, you're fine. I'm not closing any of my positions. I have my money on the line over here. To me, this is a lot of money. 150,000 to me is a lot, okay? Just so you guys know, this isn't like just chunk change I'm throwing over here. It's a lot. But I'm calm. we're relaxing. I'll keep you guys updated with what happens with the Fed meeting, and we'll talk about that unless Bitcoin just updates it for us and we see a pump up or a pump back down. Keep your buy limit set up. Watch the master classes today. Drink some coffee. Chill inside your house. Go to a coffee shop. Get educated as we start moving back into this bull market. I believe it's going to happen soon in Q2, and then that's when we're going to start winning these trades. And it's going to come fast, guys. Fast trades are going to start happening, so I want you guys to be prepared for that, and we're probably going to hit, I wouldn't doubt if we hit 120 wins in the month of March, and it's just 10 trades away. Any type of bull run, we're going to start knocking out trades like left and right. So make sure you guys are getting ready for that and set up. Links to everything is in the description. I love you guys. God bless you so much. Have an amazing day. Get the indicators, the lowest you'll ever get them, as well as the membership. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Bye, guys.